Natural perfume. 4. Fragrant flowering. Indoor plants for a calming home. When we curate our indoor jungles, we usually focus entirely on the visual aesthetic. We look for striking architectural leaves, minimalist ceramic pots, and perfectly balanced trailing vines. But there is an invisible, profoundly powerful layer of interior design that is often completely overlooked: the scent of your home. To create a calming atmosphere, many people rely on synthetic air fresheners, heavily perfumed room sprays, or artificial candles. But these chemical fragrances can often feel overwhelming, artificial, and counterproductive to a truly natural, healing space. Today, we are replacing those artificial scents with pure botanical aromatherapy. We are going to explore 4 breathtaking, fragrant flowering indoor plants that act as natural perfumes for your home. These elegant plants will not only elevate your visual aesthetic with their beautiful blooms, but will also fill your rooms with calming, luxurious scents. And to maintain our signature Aquatelier aesthetic, I will show you how to style their potting soil with clean, minimalist top dressings, ensuring your space remains visually pristine and entirely dirt-free. Let's breathe deeply and discover the ultimate fragrant indoor plants. Plant 1. The intoxicating Arabian Jasmine, Jasminum sambac. We begin our sensory journey with a plant that produces one of the most beloved and highly sought-after fragrances in the world: the exquisite Arabian Jasmine. If you have ever purchased a high-end luxury floral perfume, there is a very high chance that the sweet, intoxicating note you are smelling is derived directly from this exact flower. As an indoor plant, the Arabian Jasmine features beautiful, deep green, slightly glossy leaves and produces small, intensely white, star-shaped blossoms. Despite the small size of the flowers, their scent is incredibly powerful. Just 1 or 2 open blooms can completely fill a sunlit bedroom or a cozy reading corner with a sweet, calming aroma. To successfully grow Arabian Jasmine indoors, it requires a very airy, well-draining soil mix to prevent root rot, and it deeply craves bright, direct sunlight. Placing it on a south or west-facing windowsill is ideal. Because it is a vining shrub, it looks phenomenally elegant when trained to climb a minimalist, circular brass trellis. To elevate the aesthetic and keep your windowsill completely spotless, cover the surface of the dark potting soil with a layer of smooth white river pebbles. This creates a highly sophisticated, high-contrast look that perfectly complements the pure white blossoms while permanently locking the messy dirt away from sight. Plant 2. The refreshing Meyer Lemon Tree, Citrus X Meyeri. Next on our list is a plant that surprises many indoor gardeners, but it offers a fragrance that is an absolute masterpiece of nature: the Meyer Lemon Tree. While we often think of citrus trees as exclusively outdoor plants, dwarf varieties like the Meyer Lemon thrive beautifully as indoor plants if given the right environment. Before this tree ever produces its famous yellow fruit, it pushes out clusters of delicate, waxy, star-shaped white and purple-tinted flowers. The scent of a blooming indoor citrus tree is truly unmatched. It is a breathtaking, uplifting blend of sweet orange blossom, fresh jasmine, and a crisp, clean hint of citrus zest. It instantly makes any room feel fresh, energized, and deeply clean. The Meyer Lemon Tree requires a substantial heavy pot to support its structure. A classic aged terracotta pot or a sleek, matte grey ceramic cylinder works perfectly to ground the plant visually. It demands excellent drainage, so mixing perlite and coarse sand into your potting soil is essential. Because you will be watering this tree deeply, you want to avoid soil splashing over the edges of the pot. By pressing a thick, lush layer of preserved forest moss over the entire soil surface, you not only trap essential humidity for the tree's roots, but also create a highly manicured, high-end botanical display that looks like it belongs in a luxury conservatory. Plant 3. The evening romance of the Hoya Carnosa, wax plant. Moving on to number 3, we introduce a plant that offers a highly unique, deeply captivating olfactory experience, the classic Hoya Carnosa, commonly known as the wax plant. If you are someone who works late into the night or loves to unwind in the evening with a book, this is the perfect fragrant indoor plant for you. The Hoya is famous for its thick, succulent-like leaves and its incredibly complex, globe-like clusters of star-shaped, fuzzy pink and white flowers. But the true magic of the Hoya lies in its circadian rhythm. While the flowers are almost scentless during the day, as the sun sets, they begin to release a rich, heavy, intoxicating fragrance that smells remarkably like dark chocolate and sweet vanilla. Hoyas are epiphytic by nature, meaning they absolutely despise heavy, suffocating dirt. You must pot them in an incredibly chunky mix of orchid bark, perlite, and a tiny bit of high-quality soil. Because this mix is so chunky and clean, it naturally avoids the muddy mess of traditional potting soil. Hoyas are spectacular trailing plants. By placing your potted Hoya in a minimalist hanging planter or high up on a clean white bookshelf, the heavy vines of chocolate-scented flowers can cascade downward. It is the ultimate low-maintenance, high-reward fragrant indoor plant that asks for very little water but delivers an unforgettable evening aroma. Plant 4. The luxurious Gardenia, Gardenia jasminoides. Finally, at number 4, we feature the absolute crown jewel of botanical fragrances, a plant synonymous with elegance and luxury, the breathtaking Gardenia. The scent of a blooming Gardenia is famously rich, velvety, heavy, and profoundly romantic. It is a deeply calming, grounding fragrance that completely transforms the atmosphere of a room. Visually, the Gardenia is a masterpiece of contrast, featuring incredibly dark, glossy, heavily textured evergreen leaves that serve as the perfect backdrop for its massive, spiraling, creamy white, rose-like blooms. The Gardenia is notoriously known as a diva in the houseplant world, but mastering its care is deeply rewarding. It requires an acidic, highly well-draining soil mix and absolutely craves high humidity to keep its buds from dropping. To provide this humidity without the visual clutter of an ugly plastic humidifier, place your beautifully potted Gardenia onto a wide, shallow ceramic tray filled with dark, polished aesthetic stones and a shallow layer of water. As the water evaporates, it creates a localized microclimate of humidity around the plant. Cover the actual potting soil with a very neat, intentional layer of dark slate chips. This completely modernizes the look of the traditional Gardenia, giving it a sleek, architectural edge while filling your home with the most luxurious, natural perfume in existence. Final thoughts. Creating a truly calming, healing home goes far beyond simply arranging furniture or picking paint colors. It involves engaging all of your senses. By moving away from harsh synthetic air fresheners and embracing these 4 magnificent fragrant indoor plants, the sweet Arabian Jasmine, the uplifting Meyer Lemon, the evening-scented Hoya, and the luxurious Gardenia, you are inviting the purest form of nature into your living space. By utilizing thoughtful, minimalist top dressings like river pebbles, preserved moss, and slate chips, you ensure that your indoor botanical sanctuary remains visually flawless, entirely free of messy dirt, and infinitely elegant. You are creating an environment that looks beautiful and smells profoundly peaceful. If you found this guide to natural indoor aromatherapy helpful, please take a moment to subscribe to Aquatelier. Our mission is to help you cultivate a beautiful, stress-free, and clean botanical home. Thank you so much for watching. Take a deep breath, and I will see you in the next peaceful video.